What is going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the brand new changes in Chapter 2, Season 7 of Fortnite. The alien invasion is upon us, and with that comes a slew of brand new map changes, new weapons, new vehicles and NPCs, as well as other new mechanics that are in the game. And I'm going to be showing you guys all of that and everything you need to know to succeed in Season 7. Before we get into the video, I spent a lot of time working on this one, so if you enjoy the content, all I ask is that you guys destroy the like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel. You guys have been killing it with the support recently, and now we are on our way to 400 subscribers. That is insane. So any support is appreciated, and without further ado, let's just get right into it. So the first big and noticeable change to the map is that there are now a ton of giant satellite dishes located around the map. These areas contain lots of loot and are really good drop spots for early game. Each one has a built-in IO launch pad for either rotation or a quick escape, and the first one is actually going to be located just outside of Lake Canoe. The second one is going to be located by the radio station in the north center of the map. The third one is going to be inside of Stealthy Stronghold, and it puts a big twist on the old and familiar POI. The fourth one is going to be right by Fort Crumpet on the northwest side of the map. The fifth one is going to be just south of the center of the map, located where Hunter's Haven used to be, if you're familiar with the area. Number 6 is going to be in the southwest side of the map, just outside of Slurpy Swamp on the coast of the island. The last dish can be found just shy of Misty Meadows and Camp Cod, residing on the ice-capped mountainside. Moving past the dishes, the location where the spire once stood has now turned into rubble, and it is a giant purple crater that the aliens created. Colossal Crops has now been replaced with Corny Complex, a farm-like area with a big house and barn reminiscent of days of Fortnite's past. However, this barn does hold a secret. There is an underground IO location just beneath the surface run by Dr. Sloan. Dr. Sloan will also appear here as a hostile NPC, more on her in a bit though. The last location is where Sweaty Sands once was and technically still is. It has been rebranded as Believer Beach, an alien worshipping haven that looks as if it's preparing for a rave or a giant party of sorts. The POI features a ton of alien themed decorations and also some alien themed symbols in the sand, which is pretty neat if I do say so myself, and the location is home to the new Sunny NPC, who will also sell you a purple spaz shotgun for 100 gold. That is crazy. That might change. But there are also posters here hinting at a party coming soon, and it seems that only time will tell what this could be. And that's going to go ahead and do it for the major map changes that you'll notice as soon as you hop on and go around and explore the island. And the next thing I want to get into is going to be the weapons. So getting back to Dr. Sloan, she spawns in or around the barn in Corny Complex and can make clones of herself to aid her in a fight. She carries the mythic Dr. Sloan pulse rifle and can be very deadly if you aren't careful. Defeating Sloan will award you with her weapon, and that will be the first type of new weapon that we're going to discuss here, and that is going to be pulse rifles. They function very similar to the Stark rifles from Season 4, like the Marvel season, but they are a tad bit weaker from what I've noticed. The next weapon is going to be the recon sensor. It is classified as a grenade launcher of sorts, but when fired, it releases a sensor that detects anyone around it in a certain radius, marking all enemies for the duration it is up. This weapon has infinite ammo, but can only store 2 shots at once, needing to recharge them after every shot. The third weapon added to this season is going to be the Chimera Ray Gun. This weapon can be acquired by shooting down a UFO at any one of the UFO locations and defeating the Chimera soldier that comes out of it. This weapon is classified as an SMG. It also has infinite ammo and functions on an overheat mechanic. It strangely has no damage drop-off over range for being called an SMG and is surprisingly very accurate. It does decent damage if you can track your opponents well, so that's going to be the key to getting good results with this weapon. The last new weapon in the game is going to be the Railgun, arguably the most powerful of them all. This weapon is classified as a sniper rifle and must be charged up before you can shoot it. A beam will start to appear when you're charging up the sniper, letting your opponents know that something is coming. However, what makes this weapon special is that it can fire through walls when fully charged. So this provides a great way of putting pressure on the enemies that you're facing, or just trying to, shoot fish in a barrel. Either or works. The next thing up to discuss is going to be the addition of UFOs. You can find these being piloted by the Chimera aliens at any named POI that is written in purple on your map. So you just open up your map at the start of the game, you see any named POI that is purple, you can go over there and there are going to be UFOs. So, once you shoot down a UFO, you can actually hop in the UFO and fly it for yourself, allowing you to rain down with the cannon or simply abduct players and objects to do with those what you wish. Each UFO has 3 lives and will fully regenerate its health upon being fully depleted if it has any lives left. You can check how many refills a UFO has by simply hopping in it and looking on the left side of the screen. And that's going to be it for the UFOs. Very fun additions. I like them a lot. They can be problematic, but overall, really cool. So the last couple things that I want to discuss are the cosmic chests. I'll start with that one. So cosmic chests are a new type of chest that can be found. I personally found that when you're playing with more people in a squad, you have a greater chance of coming across these things. They pop up on your screen and they're pretty much like, hey, everybody has to get over here. So the entire team pulls up to the cosmic chest and then you all have to take turns smacking sides of it until you eventually break it open, and you can get rewards like alien artifacts. Or if you've already hit your max limit for alien artifacts for the week, it's just going to give you like XP and ammo and things like that. So they're still great to open, even if you already have the max amount of alien artifacts for that week. The next thing that I want to get into are the crafting changes. So now you probably know there is no makeshift weapon, there is no primal weapons, there's no bones and mechanical parts. Instead, we get nuts and bolts. These can be used to like side grade any sort of your weapons. The SMGs will side grade into the rapid fire SMGs, shotguns will side grade into the lever action, and then assault rifles will side grade into the burst. And I think that this is going to be cool. It allows us to have more variety. So if you want to choose to run with those other weapons, if you feel more comfortable, now you have that choice. Also, vending machines do make a return. You can find these all over the map. They each sell different things. There's healing ones, there's weapon ones, and the weapon ones seem to have different categories for things that they sell. I don't think that each vending machine stays the same throughout games. I believe they change in terms of what they sell, but I believe that they always spawn in the same spot. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that is what I think from what I've seen. So yeah, you guys, that's going to just about wrap it up. All the things I wanted to cover for this season so that you guys can go into the season prepared, ready, knowing what to expect. And apparently there's going to be a lot of things evolving as the season goes on, not like last season where we got a giant update at once and that was kind of it for the whole season. Now this one's going to be changing as it goes on. I like to hear that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the season in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions. Personally, I'm having a blast with it, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This took a lot of work for me. I'm a one-man person. I do this all by myself, so I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you guys found it informative, helpful, entertaining, any of the above. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna hop back on season 7, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.